السلام عليكم ورحمة الله. Today, inshallah, we'll complete starting by example 2. If A over B equals C over D, prove that A plus C divided by C equals B plus D divided by D. I said last session, if we add antecedent of the first ratio plus antecedent of the second divided by consequent plus consequent, the result equals each ratio or equals one of the given ratio. Then sum of antecedent divided by sum of consequent equals one of the given. Then A plus C divided by B plus D equals C over D or A over B. Write C over D. And he also said antecedent divided antecedent equals consequent divided consequent from the property of proportion. Then A plus C divided C equals B plus D divided D. Again, sum of antecedent divided by sum of consequent equals one of the given ratio. Then A plus C divided B plus D equals C over D or A over B. We will write C over D because here we have C and D in the denominator. The second step, A plus C divided C antecedent over antecedent equals consequent over consequent. Then we have the required. Example 3, if A over B, if A plus B divided 7 equals B plus C divided 3 equals C plus D divided 2, find the value of A minus C divided B minus D. A minus C divided B minus D. The first step, think how can we find A minus C using the first ratio and second and third. How can we find A minus C? A in the first ratio have A minus C minus C. We can multiply the second ratio by -1. And the first step must write, what will you do? The second ratio B minus B plus C, we can multiply it by -1. Then add the new ratio to the first. Add the new ratio to the first ratio. If you multiply the second ratio by -1, the ratio will be negative B negative C divided by -3. Then add it to the first, A plus B minus C divided 7 minus 3. Then the ratio will be A plus B minus C divided 7 minus 3 equals, cancel B, A minus C. 7 minus 3 equals 4. The new ratio equals one of the given, or equals each ratio. It means equals a plus b divided 7, or b plus c divided 3, or c plus d divided 2. Then we have here the required numerator. By the same way, how can I find b minus d? B minus d, b. We have here b, 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 but I want to find b minus d. Yes, then we can multiply the third by -1, then add to the second, right? Multiply the third ratio by -1, then add the new one to the second. Then we have b plus c minus d divided. Consequent here 3 minus 2. Do you understand? Again, I want to find b minus d. b minus d. Here we have b. Here I have d. If we multiply the third ratio by -1, then add the new one to the second ratio, you will get b minus d divided 3 minus 2 equals 1. The new ratio equals one of the given, or equals each ratio. This is number 2. From 1 and 2, then a minus 3 divided 4 equals b minus d divided 1. Number 1 equals one of the given ratio. Number 2 equals one of the given ratios. Then number 1 equals number 2. And we also said ratio equals ratio. Then we can write antecedent over antecedent equals the consequent over consequent. I can write a minus c divided b minus d equals 4 divided by 1. Or we can say b minus d divided a minus c equals 1 divided 4. Antecedent over antecedent equals the consequent over consequent, since then a minus c divided b minus d equals 4 divided 1 equals 4. Example 4. If x plus y divided 3 equals y plus z divided 5 equals z plus x divided 6. This is the given. Prove that x plus y plus z divided 3x plus 3y plus 3z equals 7 over 19. The first step, yes. Think to how can I find the numerator? How can I find the denominator? Numerator x plus y plus z. X, y, z. And then we can add first plus second plus third. Add the first ratio plus the second ratio plus the third ratio. Yeah, miss. Yes. Antecedent plus antecedent plus antecedent divided consequent plus consequent plus consequent. The new one equals one of the given ratio. Then x plus y plus y plus z plus x divided by, here I have 3 plus 5 plus 6 equals x, x to x, y plus y to y, z plus z to z. 3, 5, 6 equals 14. 2, 2 plus 2, then we can take 2 common factor. Open bracket, x plus y plus z remainder divided by 14. Then x plus y plus z cancel 2 divided by 2. Then x plus y plus z divided 7. This is the new ratio, and this is number 1. The new ratio equals one of the given ratio, or equals each ratio. What's the meaning of equals each ratio? Equals x plus y divided 3, equals a y plus z divided 5, equals 2x plus 2y plus 2z divided 14. The new one equals one of the given ratio. This is the first step. Number two, how can I find 2x plus 3y plus 3z? 2x plus 3y plus 3z. 2x plus 3y plus 3z. Think, if I add the first to the third, then we have x, x, 2x, y plus z, y plus z, y plus z. I want to find 3y, 3y, 3z. Okay. How about multiply the second by 2? Multiply the second ratio by 2. Then add the new to the first and the third. Again, multiply the second ratio by 2. Then the result will be 2y plus 2z divided by 10. 2y plus 2z divided by 10. Then add the new ratio to the first and the third. You will get x plus y. This is the antecedent of the first, plus 2y plus 2z. 2y plus 2z. This is the antecedent of the new one after multiply the second ratio by 2, plus z plus x divided by, here I have 3, here I have 5, no, here I have 10 because we multiply the second ratio by 2. Here I have 6 plus 6. The result will be 2x plus 3y plus 3z. The denominator here divided by 10, 3, 6 equals 90. This is number 2, and this is new one equals one of the given ratio. Number 2, from 1 and 2. Then the first equals the second. Number 1 equals number 2. X plus y plus z divided 7 equals 2x plus 3y plus 3z divided 19. The second step, huh? Yes, antecedent over antecedent equals consequent over consequent. Then x plus y plus z divided by 2x plus 3y plus 3z equals 7 over 19. Okay? Any problem? 7 over 90. Then you must think, how can I find the numerator and how can I find the denominator? We said the same as numerator as denominator. Antecedent plus antecedent plus antecedent over consequent plus consequent plus consequent equals one of the given ratio. Okay, but if I want to find x plus y plus z, we add the first to second to the third. But in the denominator, we have 2x plus 3y plus 3z. Okay, we can multiply any of the ratios by number up and down. And we said if we multiply the ratio up and down by the same numbers, the ratio doesn't change. Then multiply the second by 2, it will solve the problem. Then add the new one to the first and the third. But don't forget to change the numbers. Someone can write 2y plus 2z divided by 5. No, divided by 10 because we multiply up and down. Thank you for listening. We'll complete inshallah next session. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.